Alright, hit the button. I believe I did. Yep. Anyway, okay, video now. Oh, man, is this day gone wrong? Every fucking way. Not in every way. So that's always the qualifier. That's always the context. Is it could be worse. So anyway, that's the subject, sort of. Me and Fred have been talking about context. Ow. Guess I'll post this on his site. Yeah, well, I'll put the bad part at the end. That's what I'll do. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, tragedy at the end. Fuck life. Anyway, context. Yeah, it's a good subject. We're all living through our own context. And then it sort of relates to Pyrrho again, who just keeps, again, babbling on the subject of philosophy. But Barklord made a video and sort of pointed out that he's not anti-science. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm still going to make the argument that he would be pro all of it as long as it's in the good fight, the good DNA struggle. You know, it's you know, when it's something anti, you know, the green crap, then, oh, yeah, evil. I mean, he's never going to concede that all we are is little desire machines that you could placate, you know, in some synthetic way and make them all harmless. I mean, the truth is, if you want the human race to survive the future, put them in virtual reality. They can't blow up the world for real in there. Yeah, they can only really blow it up out here. They can only really pollute out here. All the dioxin they produce in virtual reality stays in virtual reality. Yeah, that's sort of that line. You know, what happens in virtual reality stays in virtual reality. But that's a whole different subject. I don't want to mess with that. I guess the point I was getting to was there's just some critiques in Barklord's commentary that you know, we shouldn't be maligning the religious folk. You know, that somehow we can't say. And again, just go back to gray text. All these pussy atheists and this bullshit that there's some reason to accept being a fool as yeah, a functional way of being human. No, there's a time when you just have to say it. Foolish. That's what you call something. You call it foolish, stupid, idiotic, moronic, wrong. That's what you do. You call it wrong. You know, you don't play games anymore. It's beyond reasonable. And faith is beyond reasonable by definition. And just believing in any construct that makes the world go round, any creator, is unreasonable. Not only is there no evidence of it, even if you concoct some kind of theory that the creator is remaining mysterious because he's putting us through some sort of test, and so yeah, he won't just show up and wave his hand. Or your theory is that he's drunk. Well, that's not an improvement. Drunk creation is not better than fart creation or, you know, asteroid creation. So it doesn't justify our existence. You can't say the drunk made us do it. You can't use that as an excuse. And to rationalize any kind of intelligence that would be playing some sort of mystery game, you know, who's hiding, who's cheating, who's stealing, will they get justice? You know, like it's some sort of network TV show. Yeah, that's just bullshit. How you doing? So I ain't gonna play. So yeah, so it's just time to call these people assholes. I got new used sneakers and they're really glow in the darky. Anyway, it hurt my feet. Anyway, yeah, it's nothing. It's just going to be one of those days. I assume one of these trees will fall on me before the day is out. It's like, hopefully I'm hitting bottom and I can actually rise from these ashes. But I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. Anyway, yeah. So there is absolutely no rational reason to play along with the, whatever, silly creation stories, bullshit. The truth is out there to be known. The facts are the facts. We don't really need to glean one more piece of evidence. We already have more than enough evidence to convict reality. Reality is guilty of being stupid, uncreated. It's a consequence of cause and effect, and as you go further and further back the chain of cause and effect, you get dumber and dumber. You get less and less organized. There's no master plan. There's just matter initiated. Now, if you want to argue about the initiation again, you're talking about some finger that pushed the little ball rolling and it has a plan ahead of time. I say bullshit. No evidence of that. It's not rational, and it's certainly nothing creates and then walks away. Nothing with a brain, nothing with intelligence. That's just bullshit. What the intelligent thing to do is not to care. Oh, right. Yeah, make it and don't care. No, afraid not. That isn't going to pass logical muster. So I guess that's the context word again. The context really has to be, if you're going to propose some truth statement, some theory of reality, you can put it that way. If you're going to propose a theory of reality, it's got to be logical. If it's not logical, it's over. You're done. You're a fool. You're wasting people's time. And there's just absolutely not a single shred of logic left to deism. All through the centuries, they've relied on ignorance to sell this fable, and that's all it is, a fable, story, and fear. And we're past it now. We have an alternative explanation for everything that happens. We can see the coincidences. We can see the fact that, the gods aren't controlling the weather. We understand these patterns. We understand where the tornadoes come from. They're not, the dark, it's not Darth Vader stirring up the wind. So, yeah, get real. It's time to, and it's just time. It's way past time to call people out on this. Look how long it took the human race to call itself out on slavery and chauvinism. And this is idiotic. It's flatly idiotic. That's what you got to call it. You got to point your finger at it. You got to say idiot. Idiot. Okay, dangerous motherfucking idiot. And yeah, that's all. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. There's no other truth here to reveal. We know where we're from. We know what we're made out of. Desire, ambition, a void that keeps getting reinitiated inside of us, a perpetual vacuum in our hearts, that forces us to pull crap in, to engage in the experience having, and that's it. It's a mechanical process. And that's sort of an interesting aspect here. I guess if somebody could draw a blueprint of that, or even make the rational, to tell the story in a nice documentary way about, how all of this is crudely simple, but it's all running on one kind of energy. The whole universe is basically, stuff resolving, and there's two forces. There's this idea of attraction and repulsion, and everything here is running on it. And in this really complex way, we're running on the same thing. And that's sort of interesting. Yeah. But it's got to be said in a better way than that. Because it's almost like a unifying theory of everything sort of relates to this idea that all movement has as its ultimate purpose resolution. We're all a golf ball trying to fall in the hole. Waiting for the hole to fall into, however you want to put it. I mean, it's a really long course, and maybe you have to travel zillions of miles before you finally do. Metaphor. Anyway, so again, more context stuff. Yeah, life is stupid. Anyway. Yeah, there's no other context. It's just horrifically stupid. People have to be told it's stupid, and they have to be told they're stupid. Until you get that job done, that's the only job in town. The only one that's going to really produce anything is, knocking it off, breaking it down. Play out your stupid little game. Don't be imposing this nonsense on any more momentum monsters. Leave the traveling at light speed to the photons. And quit piling them into these, big giant blobs of wanty-deedy crap. So anyway. Alright, anything else I need to say here? I don't know. It really is a nice day, but I personally can't make much of it. I don't know what these are. I'll take the little lens thing off. Show them to you. I don't know what they are. I don't remember anyway. I probably do know what they are. It's probably some sort of, they look kind of waxy. Probably some sort of wax. Yellow waxilla, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Whoa. Yeah, I think that's off. I think that's off. Repositioning. There was some other angle I wanted to get at through this, and I just don't think I've done it. But yeah, that's all I got. All I got is excuses. It really is a hard, bad, horrible, cruddy day. Yeah, nothing. Just absolutely, whatever. I shouldn't complain. I mean, it's not really. Well, it is. It's just. I'm gonna say. No way to redeem. No way to unravel. Well, I guess the context is that it's a bad day. Just forget about it. Do what you have to do. Get to the next day. So you can complain about what a crappy day it is. Damn. This is all just feeling like such work. Just living. Ugh, it was unpleasant, but it's just getting to be so obnoxious. Ugh. Just hating the whole direction of it. Yeah. Yeah, the get old and die direction. Anyway, I'll see if I fall in. Do. Oh, well, look at that. Fairly coordinated. All right, so the day is good now. That balances it all out. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I should have ended this video. Tin can. Beer, of course. Coors Light or something, right? Bud Light. Yeah, doing Bud Light beer drinking slobs. Little spring beauties. Oh yeah, you can't see them in this camera. Anyway, a lot of skunk cabbages growing in weird places. Yes, there are. Yeah, so nothing, no, sorry, I got nothing else. So anyway, the following is one of the other little crappy things that happened today. And, yeah. Throw it in there just for fun. Sigh. Anyway, until next time. And such. Alright, walking home video. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll play this one before the, cat funeral video. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah. So I guess it's, yeah, one of the cats got run over. Thummer, as I called him. His name was Peanut. That was his original name. It's one of the few feral cats that wasn't really feral. Yeah. It's just that I had shitty neighbors, and they got these kittens, and then the kittens turned into cats, and they didn't want cats, they want kittens, and well, whatever. So it ended up being my problem. But yeah, I knew that cat right from the beginning. It was just when I was a puppy, I knew it. Yeah. And yeah, it's just sad. Pointlessly stupid that life is. Yeah, it's nothing good. You just look at it and you just say, well, no, that ain't right. No, it just ain't right. No, it isn't right. Yeah, that's it. It's just not. It's not acceptable. I'll endure it, but I won't accept it. I won't endorse it. I won't validate it. It's just another one of the obscenities imposed for no good reason. None. So anyway, yeah, it's just I've done this thing so much. I've done this burying a cat thing so many times. Just so many. I'm just so done with this animal thing. Ugh. I have enough of that already. This is useless. Okay, sorry. Just a personal indulgence. But it's a great cat. I just want to do the great. He was a great cat. He was my friend. It's that simple. I like that cat. We were pals and such. And yeah, I shall miss him and whatnot. And yeah, there's just nothing good, because you can think back all the little good things, but all you got is the end. You got these, the endings are always just this piece of shit. You got to pile on the last bit, and yeah, it's just no good. Sloppy endings. Yeah, it's just no good. It's a lovely day, though. Really, quite. And everything. Anyway, just so much to do, and I didn't need this getting in my way, slowing me down a notch, and such. All right, so that's enough. Yeah, there's nothing else to report, and yeah, so I'll end the video. Wow, I got a whole bunch of walking space left, and I'm going to end the video. I guess, it's hard to find a context. It's hard to find anything useful to say. Yeah, it's just nothing. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Till next time, and such, and whatnot, and so forth. Alright, well, I was actually thinking today that maybe this is the most depressed I've ever been. And then, yeah, Poor little peanut. Got hit by a car. Peanut. I call them thumbers. He had six. He had a little extra thumb. A little extra thumb. So yeah. Now I'm the most depressed I've ever been. It's just, I'm not even depressed. I'm just totally despondent. I just, oh, hit me. Yeah, I was thinking, while I was digging the hole, you know, yeah, I'll have a heart attack. And I won't die. I'll have a heart attack, but it won't kill me. That's what I was thinking. Alright, wait. Gotta do my duty here. Oh. Cat wrapping and such. Oh, jeez. Life is so stupid. I mean, why start it? I mean, he was just getting in his prime. You know, he spent most of his life kind of anemic, and he was just getting thick and hardy. But that's just making excuses. He should have never been. I mean, he only existed because people are stupid motherfucking pieces of shit. Yeah. Really stupid. They should be called what they are, stupid. They have stupid notions. That's all they have. Stupid fucking notions. Crow. Fuckers. Fuck this place. Fuck this fucking planet. Damn you all to hell. I think that's what you say before you press the button.